Hi guys. I hope that this light isn't too much. Is this too? I don't know, y'all. Well, anyway, trying to hope. Okay, I guess I need to have like a. So I thought I'd come in, go live while I get ready because I have a trip, and by the time my trip ends, it's going to be late. And if you guys want me to come back later and do it live when I get in my trip late, get to the hotel, I will. I just at least wanted to come and do it live. And it normally starts at 6, but my trip starts at 4. And I get to Nashville around about 9. So I thought I'd come and do it live really quick while I get ready. So I'm going to try to look up as much as I can and read. I really wish that there was an option where if something comes up, the YouTube reads it for you. But I'm live. I'm just doing my face for my flight. So if you guys have any questions, make sure you put them in the comment. Put them on the screen. But my lives normally start at 6. But it's going to start early today. And I can come back tonight and do another live if you guys like. Because my lives, again, normally start at 6. But today it won't start because I actually have a trip. I've been picking up a lot of overtime trips because I have a line this month. Next month I have reserve already. The lines came out and I have reserve, which is fine because we do one line 1 month and then reserve the next month. So yeah, it's been a lot going on. If you guys don't know, the company I work for, the founder passed on the 3rd, and that was a hard day because actually I was working. So we did a lot of tributes on the flight, and it just was really sad. And a lot of people who had, been there for a while. Hey, Luxury, how are you? Happy New Year, boo. What's going on? Oh my God, it's so good to see you guys. I'm glad you called me. You know what? Since it's so, I may have to change my live times to an earlier time because I think later in the afternoon, around about 6 is maybe too late. I don't know what the hell I put my. I don't know. If y'all can see me, I'm sorry. I got so many lights in my face. Let me see if this gonna work. That better? I don't know, y'all. But yeah, I don't know if you guys know, but the founder of the company passed. The company I work for passed. I got my friends texting me. So they passed it. Well, he passed, and it was really sad because a lot of people who were on my flight, they were long-time flyers of our airline. The captains knew him. A lot of flight attendants who had been here for 20, 30 years knew him. So it was a sad day. So all week long we just been doing all kind of tributes to him, and it's just been really sad. So I thought I'd come and do a live, like I said before, because I have a trip and I don't want to not do a live. Me too. I cried. Listen. I was on a plane, and the guy who I was flying with, he was really nice, and I was like, we have to do a tribute because when we heard about it, we thought it was true because it wasn't on our Facebook page. Because the company has a Facebook page. Well, our class and a lot of the people that work here make Facebook pages. So it was like, it's on the Facebook page, and I started immediately thinking man, people don't know why people wish death on someone. And then the company finally acknowledged it, and then we realized it was real. But it was really sad. I cried. Because, if you, even on the flight, when people were talking about him, it was always positive. You never heard anything about him negative. And I actually studied him. And studied a lot of his videos when I was getting hired for this company. I studied a lot of videos. I watched a lot of his seminars and just his way of thinking, and I grew to love him because the way he is the way I was raised, that love people, old time fashion values, have a religion he believes in, and just care about people. And that's how I was raised. My dad has streets to his name. My mom is well respected, so that's just how I was raised. So when I seen him, seeing what type of personality and the character he had, I'm like, yeah, I'm coming to this company. So that's what made me come. And I use a lot of his quotes in my interview. And a lot of people, y'all know I always drop some on these lives or whatever, but I use a lot of his quotes in my interview, and because it shows them that you're just not trying to read up on the statistics of the company. Like, oh, you have this many planes, you fly this 700s and 700s and 800s, and they want to know if you really want to, you know, the value of the company and why he started the company I work for. So that was it. I was like, it was sad. So they have a lot of tributes going on. The Dallas has already did some tributes to him. We're actually going to do some tributes. The company, they're allowing some of the older people to wear like certain things in remembrance of him. I seen a video where the flight attendants brought like his favorite drink, which was wild turkey, and they gave it to all the passengers who wanted to partake in the tribute, and they did a shout out to him, and everybody took a shot, and it's just been really sad. And he was just at the 20-year reunion, and it's been sad. But one thing I could say is, one thing I respect, and I want to say this on this channel because I don't want people, like, sometimes people think that when you with other airlines, you're in competition. But one thing I want to say is that these airlines, they really showed up. Like Delta, American, I didn't see anything from United, but I'm pretty sure they said something. But they really sent a really nice message to us. Like, we're so sorry. You know, he was a really, you know, good CEO. We love this work. Like, other airlines said some of the nicest things to us. Like, even like I tell people all the time, the oh God, the competitions is between the CEOs and the companies. The competition is not within the employees. You know what I'm saying? We're not in competition with each other. So when we see each other in the airport, or you guys are on our flights or we're on yours, it's all about family. You know what I'm saying? It's all about, we all work in the same industry. We just work in different areas. We all live in the same household. We just got different rooms. That's all. So that's why I try to treat people good when they're on my flights, because it's not about where you work at. I'm gonna treat you with respect regardless, you know, wherever you work at, because we all in the same industry. And I know if anything go on my plane, you've learned enough at your airline to help me save a life. If I need you to help me save a life, you learned enough in your airline that if I need you to help me in evacuation, you will help me with an evacuation. So people don't seem to realize that, like, it's not a competition. But sometimes people, they, you know, you have some competitive people out there, so you can't get mad. But it's not about us competing with one another. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to compete with one another. You know, it's the company. Let them compete. That's their job. You know, their job is to compete and get all them, you know, get the, you know, the passengers to fly the flights. That's their job. Their job is to compete with the prices and the amenities that you offer on a flight. Our job is safety, and our job is family. So that's why I don't get with people and be like, my airline better than your airline. No, that's stupid. Like, that's stupid. That's not how it goes in aviation. You know what I'm saying? Because every airline has a issue with their airline. Every airline, you will find somebody that's not happy about something that's going on with their airline. I don't care how loved your airline is. It's always somebody that's not happy with everything that's going on, because no airline is perfect. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I go with the flow. You know what I'm saying? I go with the flow and I stand up for what's right. You know, we have a union. They fight for us. You know, we give them our quorums about what we want, what we don't want. Overall, that's what it is. So, anyway, I just wanted to come and do a live while I get ready. I'm trying to do a quick beat. Nothing serious. Yeah. So, that's all that's going on. Today I'm going to Nashville, and then I end up in Nashville, and then I come back tomorrow. I was actually off. Like, I worked my schedule, girl, to be off for so long. Like, when I first got my schedule, I kept working on it. And if you don't know, like, late at night at our company, a lot of people like to change their flights late at night. Like, late at night, people feel like you asleep, I could change my stuff around, and that's when you, like, snatch up trips. I don't know why. Maybe I'm trying to make sure you guys can see. Hold on. Is that better? Maybe it's this one that's in my face. This one maybe, and this one. No? Oh God, I don't know, y'all. I'm trying to. I seen it. Did you see my shout out to you? Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Yes, honey, that training is probably gonna be so memorable, because they're probably gonna really incorporate everything that Herb Keller talked about, and which is really good, because I'm really happy about it. Now I know. But yeah, I had in Nashville, and Is it this one maybe? I don't know, child. I'm trying to find the right color. I don't know what I go with that. So, yeah. But it's been a pretty sad day. Sad couple days. And the new CEO, he Gary Kelly, he was, oh, you're gonna love Nashville. I love Nashville. Nashville has really good food. The people are nice. This overnight, I've had it, but I've um, gotten in late, or the crew I was with didn't really want to do anything. But I can't wait because the crew that I'm with tonight, they're actually excited about doing something. So, girl, I might be hanging out tonight. I got a cute little outfit. You know what we'll see. You know what did I? Speaking of that, yeah. So I'm just trying to beat this face, but I'm excited about going to Nashville. We're downtown, so we're gonna see how that goes. Um, but yeah, girl, you're gonna love your training. It's gonna be stressful. I need to get out. You know what I'm saying? Girl, my New Year's resolution is to, you know, I don't even have a resolution, but I'm definitely trying to get out. And I mean, I get out in some of my overnights, but lately I've been hanging out with my friends. Child, I'll stay on click in a minute, okay? But I've been trying to do some buddy beds with my friends so I can get out. This last trip, I got out a lot. We went out. We didn't really do a lot, but we came downstairs, and it was like 8 crews there from our company, so it was like a freaking get together. Like I actually seen the pilot who flew my first flight and took my picture of the plane and the wing, on the wing or something. He was like, I remember you, and I was like, oh my god. He gave me this. He was like a father. He was so nice. But yeah, that was pretty cool. But as for training, honey, don't stress. Separate yourself. Don't feel bad if you have to separate yourself from people sometimes. Don't feel bad. You know, if you want to have a drink or two, don't let them have you drinking more than 2 or 3 drinks. Every training is different. Just know that there are people to help you. And make sure you focus on your homework. And you read over your homework. Because even if it's not homework, anything they pass out, you make sure you read. If you have questions and you don't want to ask in class, you can always go on a break. Well, they give you breaks, and you can pull your instructor to the side and kind of ask them. And especially if it's something that you need to know, it's best to ask the instructor instead of sometimes asking other people, because they may give you the wrong answer. But just make sure you stay focused. Make sure that you get with someone. If you're a lonely studier, like if you're somebody who just got like to study on your own because you don't want to be held back, or you want to make sure you grasp everything, that's fine. But if you find somebody have the same mindset, make sure you get with them. That, you know, they're there to get their wings. They're not there to do all the extra crap. And have fun. Don't stress too much about it. You know, every training is stressful only because it's training. Child, oh, and not only that, please wake up. Okay? Please wake up and make sure that you catch that shuttle. Have 3 alarms going off. You know what I'm saying? Like, have alarms everywhere. Like, have your alarm for your iPad on your on set. Have the alarm on your phone set. Listen, see? Have your alarm set on your phone. Have your alarm set on your iPad, your manual, your IEFB, and have your alarm set in that room. And if you feel like you need somebody to call you, I need to tell them to call you, okay? Because I'm telling you right now, do not miss that bus. Happy New Year! Hi, guys! Listen. Hey, Coley, how are you? Happy New Year to you, sweetheart. It's so good to see you guys. I'm sorry this live is early, but I got a trip, so I don't want to miss out on a live. But again, if you guys want me to come back, no, I always lose these tops, y'all. I don't understand. But I always lose these tops. I don't know. I'll find it. I don't care. But, yeah, have an alarm set. Because if you be knocked out, you definitely need some alarms. And make sure the alarm that you set A loud, annoying, rude, you want to wake up and cuss them out type of alarm, okay? Put that alarm on the other side of the room so you have to get up out of bed with an attitude, which is going to wake you up to go get that alarm. I'm talking about get that alarm, you be like, come on, man, get that alarm. That alarm that make you want to swing on somebody alarm, okay? I got a real annoying ring tone for my company. Every time I phone ring, I be like, darn it, because I know it's so annoying. But what am I doing? Makeup, foundation. Y'all, I know what I'm doing, but have you like a little have you some flat? Listen, take your flat. Listen, the first week, that ring, that old time it's like an old time ring, like blah, 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 that one. That, I mean, that loud. I'm talking about put your iPad on loud. Put your phone on loud, everything on loud. And I know the hotel, they call you as well. Like they'll do a wake up call. So I don't know how many people in your class gonna utilize that, but they'll do a wake up call. I always sleep next to the phone just in case something happens with my alarm. I always sleep on the side of the bed where the phone is, because if they have to call me, then I get up. And we had, like, in my training, I was with a group of people, but it wasn't a lot of people. It was like maybe 5 of us tops, and we all called each other, like, you know, we text, hey, are you awake? Get up, time to go. Yep, you awake? We make sure, like, we text each other, make sure we all were awake. So again, if you get with someone, you guys are hanging out, make sure you all kind of check on each other and make sure you're awake. I don't know why this, but what else I'm doing? My foundation, but I'm looking for something. I'm just losing it's always when I'm in a rush. So yeah, you're gonna have fun. You're gonna have fun. The first week, I think I slept 24 hours. The first week, not every day. The first week I slept 24 hours, because like you going to high school. You know how like you yes, chat with the chat with. Okay, so let me tell you something about that too. Okay, so talking to people online is fun. Seeing them in person, you're gonna see. You can talk to them all day long, and they will put up a front, honey. You're gonna make friends. They're gonna make you think, oh girl, I can't wait, it's gonna be so fun. Then they don't get with other people, you're gonna see a whole other person. You don't know anybody till you see them in person. Trust me when I tell you. Trust me, okay? I was talking to people online, and I was like, oh my God, they're so cool. Oh my God. And then they got there and they started hanging out with certain people, and certain people don't want to hang out with us, and they was out of there. And you don't care nobody that child. I'm grown. I don't care nobody. If you hang out with me, if you don't hang out with me, that is not my problem. But they did a disappearing act. Okay, you hear me? And guess when they came back? When they started filling them tests and they needed help, and everybody in our group was passing all our tests. Then all of a sudden they want to come in our study groups. But I'm not no hater. Come on down. People gotta learn, you know. You can't follow the crowd. Everybody learning ability is different. Some people can grasp things easily and quick. Some people gotta study. So, oh honey, you look good, girl. You listen, you know the deal. You know how people is. You done had that running with them sometime people, okay? That's what we call them in the old days. Them sometime. You know the girls so sometime. You know they are. They so sometime, and girl, they all be sometime. You don't know when they in a good mood. That's what I was. Listen, that was my mindset. My mindset was, listen, I left one job to go to this job. And if I don't pass this training, I won't have a job. I can't go back to that job because I done turned in my 2 weeks. So I'm here for a wing. For my wings, I don't got time. I'll see y'all at the celebration. And I think the only time I went out with the whole group of people is the last day. And we all went to, I think we had a test. And we all went to go eat seafood because I love seafood. And a lot of people in the class love seafood. And we all went down to the restaurant because I knew I passed my test and I knew we were going to graduate. So I wasn't worried about it. But child, that's the only time they see my behind it. They'll see me get my food, grab my food, and they'll see me. We was out of there. Like I was out of there. They were like, girl, you out see. Okay, yep, you ain't gonna see me in class. That's when you gonna see me, boo boo. Cause y'all be doing the most. Listen, I'm serious. That's how, child, I was a milk carton missing, okay? I was out of there. They were like, girl, where you at, okay? Even when, you know, some of the people in my group, they were like hanging out with other people and trying to, yeah, let's do this. No, boo-boo. You do that. I'll see you soon, sugar. Oh, honey, I'm not gonna do that. I came here for my wings. I ain't got no darn job. When I leave here, I will be jobless, unemployed. And it's not easy to get on with the airline. And I ain't trying to be, can I take your order? No, ma'am. No. No, ma'am. And I'm not, no offense to anybody who do that. You know, I'm just saying, I don't want to do that. I'm too grown to be like, stand up in front of somebody. Nah, don't get it twisted. If I got to work there and make ends meet, I will. But, no, ma'am. You about girl, listen to me. In Starbucks, get the Trenta black tea, raspberry, lemonade with 8 pumps of classic and 8 pumps of raspberry. You tell me you want to use it. If you ever want to clear your bladder, that's the one to do it. That I have you in the bathroom so much, child. I drink it all the time. Listen. And I'm not talking the bathroom like number, you know how we doing, you know, old days. You gotta do number 1 or number 2. Number 1, okay? Not number 2. Did I? Child. Honey. Oh, okay, so I don't know if I can say this, but whatever you gotta study. Where is the, child, my life. Okay, here it is. Whatever you gotta study, if you have some things that you gotta study and say in the training, I don't know if you know what I mean. If you have any things in your packet that they told you to study that you have to say out loud in front of somebody, and that portion of the testing, go first. Okay? Go first. I'm just giving you a tip. Because when you have to say stuff out loud, and somebody before you go, and they don't have it together, it will confuse you. Take my word for it. I was in training, and we had to study some things that we had to say verbatim out loud. And they came in the room where we were studying. We were all taking turns going over the things we had to study. And by the time they came in, there were those last minute not procrastinate, honey. I am a procrastinating queen, okay, sometimes. But they was procrastinating. I mean, they trumped my procrastination, okay? They thought they was going to learn all that stuff in 24 hours. Where they do that at? Not all that we had to learn, no ma'am. But they came in and they started saying some stuff. And I had had enough. I was like, I'm going to my room. I went to my room, sugar. And when I got in my room, and I always like said what I had to say verbatim when I was getting undressed, while I was in the shower, and then in the morning when I wake up, you know, because of course I recorded myself reading what we needed to know, and then I, you know, that's how I learned a lot of it myself. But I would listen to it like a song in the morning. That night when I got in my room and I tried to say it, I was out of there. Like I didn't know where was what. I was saying things wrong. I started freaking out, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just tired. I went to sleep, woke up the next morning, and I still was blank. My heart was beating out of my chest because it was test day. And it was like everything I learned all those weeks it was all messed up because I was listening to other people say it wrong, said the wrong thing with the wrong, it was all messed up. I took a deep breath. I prayed. I started listening to it like a song, and it all came to me. So when I got in my testing stage, she was like, who want to go first? Me? I was like, me, let me go first. I went first. I said it so fast. She was like, I just want to tell you did a wonderful job. Just slow down. But I know that you're just trying to get it out. When I tell you, when I went, everybody that was in that particular testing phase was like this. Like, trying not to hear it because they knew. Yeah, I was like, people say I sound like a, what it is, auctioneer. Because I was like, we would like to welcome all of our passengers aboard, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, the flight attendant service today is blah, 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 blah. This aircraft's Wi-Fi equipment allows you access to the internet, free live TV information describing the connection procedures located in Southwest Magazine. If you just, I mean, I was out of there, like I was blah, 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 blah. And she was like, okay. As you go down, I say small portable electronic devices, including cell phones, tablets, e-readers, electronic games, and MP3 players may be used in all phases of the flight. All cellular functions must be turned off once the forward entry door is closed. Once again, please refer to the flight service page of Southwest Magazine for more information regarding the... I was out of there. She was like, Oh, okay. I can tell you've been studying. So she would pat me on my back like a kid. It's okay. It's over. It's over. I'm telling you, I was like, It was like, pushing out a baby. I was like, push. I was done. She was like, okay, go sit down. It's okay. You're done. You did a good job. Just slow down. I was like, oh, girl, when I get on the plane, I'm fine. I just need to get this out now. Honey, when I tell you, there was some strugglers in there, because they was in the people that was in my class. Not in my class, but people that was in that, girl, that's the longest freaking month. Girl, oh my God. I had to write, like, when I was learning that, I had to write it out because you got to remember, I was with another airline, so I had to write it out and then listen to it and then study it. And then, like, I had to do a lot to learn all of that stuff. And they were so long. Not the word, because they're all long. They're so long. So I had to write it. I recorded myself listen to it. Oh, honey. Take your time. You said the 20th of this month? I did some. I think I learned an announcement every day. Yeah, yes, they are. Very, 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 very long. And it's very stressful. But I wrote things down. I recorded myself saying them. And I would, like, when I would write it down, and then by section by section, that is. So I had, if it was 5 paragraphs, I'll do the first paragraph. I'll study that, and then I'll go and I'll write it down, and then I'll take the paper and I'll check myself off like I'm checking papers to make sure that I'm saying it. But yeah, hold on 1 second. All right. But yeah, I wrote it down. I was like, and that's how I learned it. So every day, I try to learn an announcement and learn other stuff. So, overall, you're welcome. You're welcome, honey. You're welcome. I try to help everybody if I can. And that's with any airline. Like, if you have to learn stuff, it's okay. My thing is this. If you're going to study something that you got to say, announcements or anything, make sure that you got to study with somebody who knows. Do not study with somebody who don't know their stuff. They will confuse you and you'll be struggling. That next day, I was saying that stuff so fast, it was a shame. Okay? A shame. She pat me on my back like I was a kid. She was like, it's okay, it's over. It's over. Cause, ooh, I will. As a matter of fact, let me see. Okay. 2:15. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I have reserve on next month. I just found that out today because we looked at the lines and I didn't get a line, so I mean I have reserved next month, which is fine because it's every other month. So I have reserved next month. So I make sure I bid for that off. And I come, girl. Oh my God. Thank you for the invite. Get the come to the event. I get to see all the teachers I don't know who's there now, because I heard a lot of people that was in my training wasn't there. They're not there anymore training. Yeah, listen, Corley, listen what I'm saying, okay? People think it's a game, okay? People think it's a game. I don't know why. Okay, that's not gonna work. Hold on, y'all. Let me revisit that, Corley. We seen a crew in the airport. Now I gotta do this because I can't see. But we seen a crew. We were all dressed up for the holidays, okay, for Christmas. And we seen a crew, and we speak to everybody. So we spoke to them. We was like, hey, how you doing? Happy holidays. Okay, the crew's standing right here, like standing there, right? And we had just got off the plane. We were walking to the shuttle, and they were standing there. We was like, hey, how you doing? Yes, okay. I'm telling you, how you guys doing? Happy New Year. No, we say Merry Christmas, honey. No, people looked at us like we was talking to ourselves. No, all the way down to the pilots. Just saying one word. It was like, looked at each other and started laughing. I was like, wow. I said, the girl was like, she was like, wow, okay. I said, girl, take that hello, how you doing back. Shoot, they don't want it. Take it back. We were cracking up, but honey, that was so rude. It was rude. It was so rude. We were like, well, dang, like, you know, cause I think that airline, and I'm not talking about nobody airline, but that airline didn't allow them. I guess they stopped them from dressing up or partaking in the holiday festivities, such as dressing up and stuff. So I don't know if maybe they were looking at us crazy because we were dressed up. I don't know why this eyelash want to act up today, but not today, okay? I don't know why I want to act up, y'all. What time it is? So anyway, child, they looked at us like we had we was a plague. I was like, well, dang, like that's how they do it here. All we said was, hello, how are you? They looked at us like, child, who are you talking to? I don't know why this eyelash don't. I don't know why I don't want to act right. Lord, use my eyelash to want to act right. Use it. And I gotta put this all on my eye, and I really don't want to do that. Y'all seeing firsthand the struggle of makeup. I don't know why this eyelash don't want to act right. So let's see if that sticks. Okay. I don't know, y'all. Try. This eyelash don't want to act right. Anyway, yeah, they were mean. And we was like, well, shoot, that's what y'all do here? That's how y'all act? Listen. It is. Shoot, 52. I need to hurry up. Listen, it was. I cannot wait to hear about your training experience. And I tell people all the time to try to make a do I even, okay, first of all, I don't know, y'all. The day just ain't the day, okay? Everything is just not working right today. I'm taking a long time. But I need to hurry up. Because I need to be out of here by 3:40. So I'm trying to hurry up. Thank you guys for hanging out with me while I get dressed. Looking like I can't find nothing. Okay, is that it? No, that's not it. So, I don't even know why I picked up this trip. My friend was on it. That's one reason, but overall, I had a lot of days off, and so yeah, so I got this 2 days off, and then I'll go back to the. Is true? Hold on. I'll be watching. It's important. Yelling and screaming all out there like a celebrity. Hey, that my boy right there, I know her. Yes. And thank God you get your own room. Okay? Thank God they give you your own rooms. You hear me? Because that was the best thing ever. That they give you your own rooms. And actually I was blessed with my last airline because I was supposed to have a roommate. But she didn't come. So everybody else came. And it worked out great. Because they didn't try to replace somebody put in my room. They just left me alone. And I ain't said a word. I didn't say nothing about, ooh, I ain't got no roommate. I ain't said a word. I was like, I went to class every day. people complaining about their roommates. I was like, do do do, like I was hearing voices, do 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 do. Oh yeah, I had somebody in my room, my roommate, do do do. Cause I didn't have nobody in my room, and I didn't want them to know. Cause I didn't want anybody to be in my room. Like I studied, I was able to sleep. I didn't have anybody coming in late. I didn't have anybody partying. None of that. Okay, so I guess if I need all this stuff, cause this is just too much. Okay, whatever. I don't have to put all this away. Yo, I think I'm done with my. I don't know what's going on with this lashes. It's just this lash. That's the problem. I haven't wore these lashes in a long time. I get a lot of compliments about these lashes, but whatever. That all? Yes. So I'm about to end this live and put on my uniform and get dressed, cause I got 40 minutes. And girl gotta get her life together. And I was gonna get up at 1, but I was lounging around. I always do that. Like I don't know why I don't just get up like I'm supposed to get up. But I'm up now. So is it right? No, it's not right. Okay, so this goes here. Sorry, y'all, I have stuff in certain places. But anyway, guys have any questions, let me know before I end my live. But I'm so happy for you guys going to training. It's going to be so fun. You're going to have a blast. You're going to make friends. You're going to remember these people for the longest. You guys going to, yes, I am, honey. Because, baby, I tell you, child, they said, okay, before I go, who watching this R. Kelly documentary? Okay, who? Somebody tell me who watching that. If you guys watching that, tell me, please. Because, y'all watching it? Because I watched 2 episodes on Lifetime. And I haven't watched the whole thing. But, honey, I got some reservations about that. Do you hear me? But I don't know if y'all watching it, y'all let me know. Cause honey. That man, I don't even know what to say. Like, listen. I said I couldn't watch it either till I watched it. I believe that he's doing what he's doing, but if you watch it, a lot of the girls, like, how can I put it? For example, one of the girls was a backup singer. She said he was sending her to go get girls. She didn't think a thing of it. Like, go get girls. Like, oh, go get some girls and bring them to the studio. And she'll go get girls to the studio. She said she didn't think a thing of it. She said, but then she said one day, she walked in on him sleeping with another girl in the booth. So you would think after that she would be like, okay, I'm good. No, I'm getting up out of here because this dude here doing too much. Like this, this not what I signed up for. I know I'm a backup singer. I know he's the biggest guy, but no, ma'am, I'm not gonna be caught up in a mess like this, right? This is what you think she would say. She stayed right there. She never left. Right there. I don't want to hear no she young, she was dumb. No. She knew exactly what was going on. She knew the girl was young. She was going, and she still, after she found out he was sleeping with these young girls, she still went and recruited more women and more girls. She stayed with him. The whole time she stayed with him. Okay? And then the other girl, the Spanish girl, Lizette, she that's how I'm telling you, that's how I was. Girl, where the hell is the other girl, Lizette, she was she was Spanish. She actually went to meet him, slept with him, did sexual favors for him or whatever. After she did that, she realized that, I think she went home. Like, these girls were actually leaving this man. Like, they weren't, he didn't take them and sleep with them and keep them there hostage. No, they actually was going home, going to school and everything. They kept going back. She was like, oh, he told me he's going to help me with my singing career. Okay, when she stayed for a long time, okay? she knew he wasn't helping her with her singing career because he was doing other things with, like he was blowing up people like Aaliyah. Like, she knew, right? But she kept going back. Her friend was egging her on, girl. You know, because I think a lot of the women, and I'm not saying nothing against the victims, because there were victims. Trust me when I tell you, they had this mindset. I'm dating R. Kelly. I'm dating R. Kelly. I'm with R. Kelly. You know, how many girls you could say with R. Kelly? R. Kelly want to be with me. She was boohoo crying when she said she found out he got married. How you say you was being abused and you boohoo crying when you found out he got married because you thought he was going to marry you? Then the 30-year-old, because you know that wasn't even all on. This is the last person I'm going to talk about. This 30-year-old woman, she 30 years old, degree, radio host, radio personality, okay? Radio personality, claimed that she got with him. And mind you, she was not unbeknownst to the fact of what he was being accused of. She was hearing what he was accused of. It's not like she didn't know. She was 30 years old when all this was going on. She didn't meet him at 15, okay? 30 years old, she got with him. She trying to tell me a smart, articulate, young, intelligent, young 30-year-old lady was dumb enough to let some man have her there in a house asking to eat. And she had to call her friend to sneak her food. She had access to the outside world. I don't care what nobody say. That lady went there on purpose. Okay? This is my opinion. That 30-year-old lady went there. She knew what he was like. She heard about him. They had talked about it on the radio. She seen the video where he supposedly peed on the girl. She still went with him. That was not no Stockholm Syndrome. You're going to learn that in training. That was not no Stockholm Syndrome. She went there voluntarily. Because there's nowhere in the world, you're 30 years old, with that much education, that much intelligence, and you let this man keep you hostage, telling you when to piss, eat, shit, and No. So, I think she went there on purpose. Because she wanted to have a story to tell. Okay? And that's my opinion. And I don't care what nobody say. Unless, and she's not slow, because you hear her talking, very intelligent. Very articulate, very intelligent. Very smart, okay? Very. So you 30 years old, you got a degree, and you was a radio host, and you mean to tell me a grown ass, I'm sorry, I mean to cuss, 2019, I'm not cussing, grown behind man, got you laid up with a bunch of young girls, and you telling me that you was under his control? No. You went there for a experiment. You went there to see if he was doing what he was doing so you could have something to talk about 10 years from now, because you thought you was going to get paid for it, and y'all still ain't getting paid because the man in jail and he ain't got the money anyway because he broke, they say. And a little mama and her uncle darn sure felt her. And Sparkle, the auntie, the young girl who he peed on, they say she still sleep with him to this day. They still together. Okay? And Sparkle knew. She said when he married the dancer, the one he actually married for 10 years, the one who was all on the reality shows, girl, I'll tell you jokes. There were victims, but all of them were victims, okay? She said that she heard knocks. Sparkle said she was there doing background vocals. She heard knocks at the door. She thought she was hearing things. Somebody kept knocking. She said he was like, yeah, what's up? The wife came out the room saying, can I eat now? And he said, yeah. You seen this, and you see what he doing, and you mean to tell me you still brought your 12-year-old niece to this man's house, and he ended up sleeping with him. Girl, stop it. You knew what he was doing. He had, because Sparkle, back in the day, Sparkle had, you better be careful what you say to me. Yeah. Child, they showed then, honey. Listen, they got his behind. The uncle apparently is the one who got him with all his money, because the uncle was his psychologist, or he had a degree in psychology or something. So he let too many people know he couldn't read and write, and they took advantage of him. So now they got all the songs he made with Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, all these people. They got all the rights and all the royalties, and they're going to supposedly a little family, but it's probably being spread out. And child, all I know is it's a shame. You hear me? A shame. It's a shame. There were victims. The only victims that was there, the people that he was sending out to, the young girls who was coming over there, and that the victims were the girls that they were recruiting bringing over there that didn't know what they was getting themselves into. And everybody that was over there telling me they knew what was going on. Even the freaking police officer that was saying that they seen R. Kelly coming by the school back in the day, looking at young girls. He was growing behind men at a high school, sitting across the street, picking up young girls. He didn't do anything about it. And he was an officer? No, ma'am. They all need to go to jail. The freaking background dancers, the people who, his security guard, all of them was getting women. All of them. Okay? Every last one of them. And then the 17-year-old one slept with him in between the video shoot. Oh, yeah, I'll show you my boots, honey. The 17-year-old, these are Antonio Milani. I don't know if you guys can see. But the 17-year-old, honey, she stayed in the trailer, slept with him all day. He told her to take a bath, sent her home. She called him and said, hey, what's going on? I haven't heard from you. He told her to come to Chicago. She goes to Chicago, left home from home at 17, left home and went back. These people, they know, okay? They know. But somebody told me that some really good boots is Marco Sarto. Marcosarto. They said they're really good boots. Those boots are really nice. So if you have skinny legs like me, they said the boots are really nice. Because this girl was skinny like me, and the boots they fit her legs. These boots kind of out of my leg. Okay. Y'all, I'm not trying to get y'all a peep show and all that, but I need to go put on my dress and get ready. Only y'all like, oh my God, this girl from your airline out here trying to get dressed on your live. Yes, that's the one. Really good boots. They sell them at DSW. Oh, I heard it. You know what? What is this on my dress, Jesus? Y'all. I hate leaving y'all on my lives because I like y'all. But I'm about to go. So I see you guys. Okay, so if you guys want me to come back, I'll try to come back on a later live. So if I see some comments in the comment section telling me to come back for a later live later on this evening, I'll do one. If not, then I'll just see you guys next Sunday. I'm sorry that this live was a little bit earlier than usual, but I didn't want to not give you a live. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Let me go get dressed for y'all. Have me all on freaking YouTube being flagged and all on national news talking about this flight attendant getting dressed on live. I'll see you guys on my next live. Okay, bye bye.